This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoffs. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He shreds the tackle. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
It's 3rd down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Penn State. Too much speed for the defense. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Now. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. Problem is, you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. The back's got it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. throw caught on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Caught near the goal line. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. They'll try to run this one in. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. Second down and goal upcoming. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. They're setting out to try a PAT.
I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Takes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route, the catch made.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
High completion makes it second and medium. To throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the Nittany Lions will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. He gets loose. He's in the clear. He's past the 30. The 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Huskies.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the toss play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. There's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on his screen play. The Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Gets down to avoid the big hit. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. It's a solid game to pick up the first down and what'll be likely the final. This first quarter. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. But it's Northern Illinois in the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped into the field ready now for the 2nd period. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. The receiver grabs it. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Great catch! And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Strong game by this quarterback.
Of course, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Here comes a handoff. Breaks into open space. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In their RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Ball scooped up by the defense. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him?
You do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. This would be an unconventional strategy. Punt team on the field on 1st down.
Chris, that's not exactly how they're anticipating that this fake would go. While it's easy to say, if you're going to throw it, just leave your quarterback and the offense out there. But there is an element of surprise that plays into any good fake punt. It just didn't work out this time.
Important 2nd down play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These quarterbacks today in the are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the field goal unit comes out there. Check the down marker. It's third down. Does the coach think it's fourth down? And as you might expect, no chance from that distance. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Chris, did I miss something there? I either thought the scoreboard was wrong or maybe I was wrong or both. But that was an attempt for a field goal on third down. It's also no good.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll try the right side on the toss. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
He's running out of time here. And they trap him for a sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. It's the 2-minute timeout. What's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. They've converted 1 of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Looking for a man. And the pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a fourth down conversion with that pass. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense hungry to convert here in third down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. They're going to throw it on third and very long. He's looking deep again. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on fourth down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring it out from the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Out there to start a new drive from the 21. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking to scramble. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's going to take off. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
He'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Will not be brought down. Breaks into the open. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. the second half started with a running play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and trying to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires quickly to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Pitch to the back. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Hey, really good execution here by this quarterback. Good job on this pitch. Pick up a bunch of yards. Just not quite enough for the first down. Big decision. Can't wait to see what they do here on fourth down.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Trying for a fourth down completion. Completion. Good enough for the first down at the 37.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Somebody got a hand up to deflect that one.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense are going to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Fires it to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. That's another first down as they get near the 50 now. Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass not complete. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the defensive look, make some adjustments. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it and went for a 1st down. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He keeps it on a design run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The defense backed up against their own end zone. And now carry here for the fullback. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Takes a turn running the football. They stop him again. Back-to-back plays go nowhere here in the goal line. So no gain on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
We're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, looking for more now. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Toss play to the outside. The defense swarms into the backfield. They had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He'll try a pass here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Receiver makes the catch. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The pass rush closing in. Finds the receiver wide open. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Looking to throw yet again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. They are pouring it on now.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5-wide receiver set. He put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. State offense comes back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Escapes the pocket. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. He snapped it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. The ball is caught. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Nittany Lions keep the football on the move.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
Touchdown, Penn State. There was no catching him that time. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Automatic in the PAT. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Huskies offense retakes the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop, and the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The big fullback's got it here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Leaning on the run game here. Has a path to the end zone.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And the quarterback will take a knee. Are we about to see a punt from the red zone? It's always a special here when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.